Welcome to episode 45.
Oh.
Alla 45, alla 45 of the Bring Your Guard Down podcast. I'm Tony Incomparable, and this is
I'm Rocco.
Rompamuro. And we're getting into the groove. Mikey's back.
Compare Mike.
Mikey's back from vacation.
That's
Where have you been?
What you got, Mike?
You went away last week or something. Where's back home mean? Oh, you went to Ottawa. Your team is in the playoffs.
Yeah. What?
Ottawa Senators are in the playoffs this
The
year.
hockey night in
Fuck
Canada?
yeah, man.
Ay, la Madonna. That's a surprise.
Yeah, so
I know Toronto. Toronto again. Well, they went to the cup this year.
Toronto Maple Skeeves, they call them.
The-
The Maple Skeeves. In other words, can you translate that? What does the Skeeve mean?
No, that piece of shit.
Piece of shit. The Toronto Maple Skeeves.
A merda.
Wow. They didn't make the playoffs first time in 10 years. Anyway.
Like they
Hey,
had,
what's happening? So I wanted to ask you, what's happening with Italy? Did they get a chance to come in, play one game or something? Is that a rumor? Is that real? Or what happened there?
Well, this happened before, a couple of times before. But this time, because of the war, right? They fight in Iran.
Yeah.
I run, you run, Iran, everybody run. So the team from Iran, this is what I gather of the situation, they're going to play their game in the United States, right?
Yeah.
They have the preliminary game, right?
Right.
They don't want to play. They're asking FIFA, li cornuti di FIFA, because they bastard two of those guys over there. They want to try play in Mexico.
Right.
They say, why don't we play our game? We don't want to play in the States, but in the fight, we want to play in Mexico. Okay. But, Tony, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What if Iran fluke, let's say? They got a couple bombs, they blow up a few teams, and they end up in the final. Aren't they going to play the final at Santa Rosa in California? So why are you going to take a special treatment for Iranian soccer team? So they're thinking possibility.
Right.
Iranian can go, you stay there and fight, and they're going to push maybe make a playoff game. L'Italia, they're in a good position because even though they shit record, actually the record wasn't too bad. They lost for 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
The elimination.
Right.
I don't know, Tony.
So there's going to still be a chance.
Yeah, still could be a chance. Yeah.
I wore my leather jacket.
Oh, look at sharp. That's a nice, Tony.
Looks like
sharp.
kind of match a little bit.
No, but yours is soft. This one here is like.
No, this is an Anne de Meulemeister.
Yeah, is it famous?
Yeah, I don't know. She used to be Anne de Meulemeister.
Oh, she must be German.
Yeah, I think so. The
I
Meulemeister.
got the leather then.
You know what I mean?
Get
This
it,
one, I don't know
Cornote.
where they got it. Maybe they got it from who knows where.
That's international.
International.
Company, right?
So listen, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
If you remove, this is what I've been doing some research about Italian influence.
Oh, yeah.
What
Influenza.
if you removed
You mean when you have a cold, like influenza?
No, in like influence. How do you say influence? Like,
influenza.
you know, like yes, if you removed Italian influence from cities like Toronto and New York, so what do you think the city those two cities would look like?
Well, you're going to have a couple of buildings there. You're going to have the start to Toronto. You're going to have.
If the Italians weren't involved in building this Toronto or New York, what would it look like? Do you think?
My opinion.
Yeah, your opinion.
Well, secondo me, I say you're going to have a couple of buildings, British style, and the Toronto Humane Society. That's all you're going to have. Fuck all.
Right, fuck all, right?
Yeah, New York, first of all, let's start. If you take the Valenzano Bridge, beautiful bridge
Yes.
they make, 9,000 billion pound of steel, beautiful bridge. I mean, all the, What do you take that down? What do you got left over there?
Well, yeah, they called that the Guinea gang. What do they call the Italians in New York? Guineas?
They call it,
the Guinea gangplank.
The Guinea gangplank.
That's what they call the Verrazano Bridge, built by
the Guinea gangplank.
Yeah, built by Italians, right? Well, that was the main thing, construction, right?
Well, famous
Italians, bricklayers, carpenters.
Yeah.
So that's my point. Where did they learn to do this in Italy? How did they become so good at bricklaying or carpentry?
But Tony, you have to understand, Italia, it's made up. If you think about Italy, There's a lot of, if you go to the history of Italy, now, all the people, the Etruscans and the Selfies, they don't all come from the same place. Even the Moors, those people, Mussolini, they went through. They didn't do fuck all over there. They had to take off, but they still stopped by for a snack. So there's a lot of different kind of origin in the people of Italia. And a lot of artigianati, as we say. You know? They know how to build. You see, when I went to visit Calabria.
So do you think it's like passed down by generation? This
Has
skill?
to, Tony, because it's art.
Because bricklaying is, you're talking about stone cutting, like
tiles,
guys that,
ceramica, marble,
like
granite.
The guys that did one of my, like a long time ago, did a house, and they took these blocks of limestone,
beautiful,
and they would chisel. Like, how the fuck? I mean,
my father-in-law too is specialized. Left
you know what I
hand,
mean?
right
Like,
hand.
I wouldn't even know where to start. I can't put Lego together, let alone.
But Tony, it's okay. We're not supposed to have all the talent. You have other talent yourself.
Yeah.
Right? You have organization talent. You're very creative. You come out with ideas. It's a different mentality. But in those days, let me ask you a question. If you're rich, other than money, what can you pass down to your kids?
If you're rich, well, it depends. It depends how you what your life is, your morals are. It depends.
But I mean, if
Other
I'm
than
a
that,
rich
fuck
person,
all.
I can give my kids money.
That's it.
If I'm a painter, I can teach my kids how to paint. If I'm a fisherman, a pescatore, I can teach my kids not to go to the pescaria and buy fish, how to catch a couple hundred fish every day and eat to have a snack. So people that are artigianati, you pass the art down. That's very important. We bring the guard down, and in Italy we pass the art down.
I see, but
very
for
important,
sure.
you know.
So I mean, I think that so if you're like in that sort of, what do you call, work with your hands or your creativity, it's hard to pass that down if the people that you're working with or your kids or whoever are not interested in that, right?
That's true.
So I think that's why a lot of this stuff is dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
how
they're coming, no more Italian, so they're different razza, you know what I mean?
But also to add to what your point is a very important point. But I think also it's because we live in la società these days, everything has to be convenient. Mm-hmm. When you pass down art, you need the time to develop art. To be a singer, you just can't start singing. You have to practice every day.
Yeah.
To be with the tiles and with the marble like Michelangelo, you know how many times he's matched those marble to make a beautiful statue? It doesn't happen on one afternoon. So you need the time. This world right now, everybody's hurry up. They have that. They don't even want to have intelligence. Then one guy told me, I'll tell you, Tony, this week a guy told me, I forgot your phone number, Rocco. I said, what the fuck happened to you, la memoria? Perdiste la memoria. No, I got it in my contact, my phone. I told him, listen, one of my best friends told me once, a short pencil is better than a long memory. Try memorize your stuff, and if you can't memorize, you get too old. Take a pencil, write them down. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But back in the day, we used to memorize all the phone numbers. Like, I can still remember.
How many songs do you learn to sing when you were singer famous?
Fucking 100.
How many lyrics?
I never had a fucking teleprompter or an iPad.
How many lyrics you memorize in your life? You figure.
Thousands. I don't know, hundreds.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
La memoria, cazzo.
Now they have the fucking iPad there. They're reading the songs. They're all fucking brain dead. They're all brain dead, yeah.
With the pinky up, pakusei.
Yeah, of course. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
I'm not a lady. I'm just a man. Remember?
Yeah.
Selena Dion.
Yeah.
When you reach for me, you're going to get.
That's right. And then you end up like Ron Burgundy, and they say, when he's reading the teleprompter, he never goes off the teleprompter. And
never.
Tits McGee and
Holy
or
shit.
something. I don't know. He just no creativity.
Nothing.
But so that's really, really. kind of like a decline of creativity.
Very much, yeah.
And so, and I guess now they're all talking about this artificial intelligence,
Yeah.
about how they're just even the president of the one of the Toronto Maple Leaf hockey teams or whatever, they made the AI determine what kind of trades they should make, right? So they're not even relying on
Intuition experience for making contract.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's seeping its way into all kinds of things,
That's again, I repeat myself. That's because the government all over the world, they made the people, with the technology digital, they make the people stupid.
Oh yeah, stupid. I mean,
Which it doesn't take a lot.
Doesn't take a lot
because a
these
lot
days.
of the people there already start stupid. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody out there listen to a podcast. I'll make a list of about 10 people you think they're stupid. I bet you everybody's already writing down at least 5 names.
Yeah. So, in talking about like stupidity and information, So what is the average lifespan now in North America?
For man or the
for just average for men and women?
average, I don't know. I'm gonna say I think maybe 86
So they're saying now it's 76 years old.
for the man.
Yeah.
And what about the female? 99.
Well, I don't know.
A lot of women, they kill the
what
man
would
anyway.
make you middle age if your lifespan is 76?
If middle age, you middle age when you're 25.
38. No.
If la matematica, yeah.
Right. If you're what did I say? 76 divided by 2
2, okay.
is 38. So people talk, oh, you're middle age when you're 50. No.
Went down.
It went down to 38. And so by the middle age, which I wish I learned, I think I'm I don't know. But
You're a youngster.
by 38 or 40, I should have learned things, that I should be hated like a wolf instead of ridden like a donkey. So I could either be a donkey that everybody rides, or I could be a wolf that everybody hates.
Okay, but now you have to do a little bit.
And I think my whole life I've been a donkey. And now I'm turning into a wolf.
Okay.
I don't know if by accident or on purpose, but I'm turning into a wolf. I don't know why. What's your assessment of that phrase? Because we talked about it before we started the show.
Well, I told you before the show, there's a very old saying, un detto italiano, and that's si cambia il pilo, ma non si cambia il vizio. Si cambia il pilo, ma non il vizio. Lupilo, that's something different. That's what the...
But you have, for our non-Italians and all the Italian wannabes out there, what is the...
Pilo is the fur of the animal.
Right.
You can change the fur of the animal, ma no il vizio. The vizio, they mean it not the nature of the animal. So maybe you always had a good-hearted nature. That's your style of people. I know you for a long time because you practice in Calabria boxing a couple of times. You come over there, we make a friend. But, so, you can change that. You have to change intentionally. You have to work hard to be a little bit tougher because people, a lot of times, they don't expect and they don't respect the help you give them.
This is what's like I'm learning, I'm learning about it's incredible. It's an incredible, what's the word? Like eye opener. When, when you really want people to succeed and you want people to be good and do well in their lives,
That's
you really
2 words,
truly, you truly mean it.
Yeah.
And they interpret it as if you have some other motive, you have some other agenda,
Okay.
And so, but it's crazy.
It is crazy, but it's not. That's one way you can look at it like that. But you have to consider this too. If you're going to make that statement, which you're fine to make it. Donkey
I can be
and a wolf.
Yeah, I can be ridden like a donkey, a donkey where everybody rides, or I can be a wolf that everybody hates. Right. Not everybody hates the wolf, but...
I know what you mean. Everybody thinks there's the danger of a wolf. Watch out for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to make one consideration. Before you acknowledge that there's a change in your life, and you start to make your move to change every day, a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
You also have to make a consideration. What did you get? What kind of, the English, Chinese people, Mike, the philosophy there, the Buddhist, they always say karma,
Yeah.
What kind of karma you had in your whole life? Did you have a good karma? Because if you did, maybe those people that didn't appreciate you, but your life went still pretty good because you helping them. They're not helping you.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it.
That's one way, right?
But I think generally,
Yeah.
like I think I even told you, right? People will go across the country to come to your funeral.
Yeah.
But they won't cross the street to support whatever you're doing.
That's very
They
true.
won't come while you're alive.
That's very true.
So, and
But
when
there's a
you
little
actually reflect on a journey of your life,
Yeah.
right? When, maybe the younger people that are listening to this and, they understand, invincible and, or whatever your thought patterns are,
Yeah.
right? But, as you get older, you start to reflect on, your journey. You start to spend time thinking about all the things that you've been through, all the experiences you had, and then you go,
course.
"Oh, I remember that. Like, yeah, that was fucked up.
Of course.
and that was fucked up." And then they go, "Well, what's the common denominator? We're all the fuck ups."
Here we go. Common denominator. Everything
Oh.
becomes mathematical.
Yeah, what's the common denominator? Well, you're the common denominator. Well, so
You're a
that
prick.
means you're the prick.
Right.
But really, like,
And Tony, it's true. You say people come from across the country for somebody's funeral, but to support somebody idea they won't. You know why they don't support? Because they don't get anything from it. I'll give you an example. Donald Trump is not going to help me with nothing. I don't even know him.
Yeah.
Even though he trained with Rocco a couple of times in Calabria, he forgot about me. But if I go to Donald Trump, God, heaven forbid something happen, or somebody famous, and then he died. Then I gotta go. If you go to the funeral of somebody that's famous, everybody see you. All of a sudden, they connect you with the famous person. You get something from that. That's why I notice a lot of people go to a funeral. Hey, did you go to so and so funeral? Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I flew to Los Angeles. I spent the weekend there. We went to the funeral. Meanwhile, this singer, he never played in the guy's group. But when he died, he went to do the funeral, then took all the pictures, selfie, and then he posted every fucking place on social media. See? So they make themselves get something
yeah,
from this
they
experience, right?
think, yeah, that's what I mean. It's all
Calculation.
self-indulgent.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
That's a word.
Exactly. That's a good
And
one.
they should, the days are long, but the years are shorter than you think.
yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
that's, these are some of the, things you start
yeah.
to like reflect on.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And just, and don't, this is another thing. So these are things that I've been, hearing and,
Exactly.
don't stay in places and situations that drain you.
Exactly.
So why do we wait? Why do we wait till we're so like odd, in our sort of down the road to actually be aware of these situations? Is that we're just not old souls? We don't get it?
It's not, first of all, nobody's an old soul, young soul, old, yeah. We're all the same fucking soul, okay? The problem is people don't like a change. Sometimes, even though it's painful, change is more painful than to stay where you are, okay? I know, because I teach a lot of guys boxing. You know how many champions train with me in Las Premonte and those mountains in Calabria? They never tell anybody, oh yeah, I train at Rocco Rompramulo. No, they talk about, I train with Mickey Rooney, I train with Geraldo Cullione, I train, they train all of those guys of Mayweather, bad weather, but they train with Rocco Rompramulo first, right? I think I feel. I don't bother. You know why? Because I'm still a champion, and they're not champion anymore. They're old now.
Yeah. Anyway, so we could get into like sort of a deep conversation about this kind of stuff, but we're more we have to kind of go back to lightening it up now. What do you think?
Well, sure, let's light them up. Yeah, fuck
Let's
them.
light them up. At the end of the day, right, Mike? You're a young guy. Pay attention to the old guys.
That's right, and don't forget, everybody out there, the most important word in your life is, whenever you get a bad feeling, one word: Go fuck yourself. That's it.
That's go fuck yourself. That's 3 words.
If
no?
you say
Or
fast enough, go fuck yourself. That's
yeah,
one
yeah,
word, you
yeah.
know.
How do you say that in Italian?
But, well, there's different styles.
Well, it's
I usually say, papi che ti lanculo.
There you go. Go
And
put
that's,
it, that
happy.
means go put it in your ass,
Yeah,
right?
if you like it, you know.
Okay, so I did some research because
Yeah.
there are a lot of everyday casual terms that all of a sudden, came into the vocabulary.
Oy.
Like we never heard of these things. Like for example,
My God, yeah.
what does dope mean, Mike? When something is dope,
Dope.
it's cool, right?
Cool, yeah, it's dope, yeah.
When we were growing up, what does dope mean?
You get stoned, the
You
drugs.
get drugs, right? What's the equivalent of dope? The dope word in Italy? Because now I'm going to give you some words. And we're going to,
translation.
So,
If you
like,
wanna make a-
how do you say like you're cool, or the current way that young Italians in Italy would say it's dope?
In Italia, they say they say a lot of different things if they like something. Their slang is a little bit different to do because you kind do direct translation, the Italian language to English.
So you're not up to speed with the young Italian cultural words. Is that what you're
I
saying?
make up my own words.
Okay,
and
so
plus a lot of Italian guys now, the young people, they use English word too.
okay, so what's Rocco's version of hey? That's dope. It's
That's
cool.
dope. I would say that's maybe some people say like a minchia. See, in Sicily they go minchia.
Okay, that's good.
See?
So dope in the current pop culture, I guess, whatever you
Right.
call it, means it's excellent, fantastic, cool.
Right, or they say pazzesco.
But Italian, minchia,
Right.
minchia, that's dope.
Minchia.
Minchia. Okay, what about
But even this one too, pazzesco. Somebody said, "Oh, you see this bass player last night on the band, the guitar, pazzesco."
or forte?
Wow, right? Oh, here's another one. There's a good, beautiful one. Strepitoso.
Holy shit!
watch
Those are
yourself.
words I'd never heard of those words. But or forte, no?
Forte, that's old style. That's
old style.
1962.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
for-
yeah. What
forte.
about So when someone says, "I'm bummed," what does that mean, Mike? Bummed.
bummed?
I'm bummed or bummed out. Sad, right?
Yeah.
Or disappointed.
Yeah. In
Okay.
Italian,
In Italian?
mi sono rotti i coglioni.
Okay. So in other
broke
words,
my balls.
you broke your balls.
Yeah.
Rotto il coglione is bummed.
So-
What about I'm hyped? I'm hyped. What does hype mean, Mike? I'm excited.
Right.
Okay.
In Italian, it's eccitato.
Excitato.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Okay. Okay. How about legit? When something's legit, it's a short form for what? Authentic, legitimate. Okay. Is there Italian? And I want you to use it in a sentence too.
No, you can. In Italian, legitimate means that you're not gangster, you're not mafia style. So you can say sul tavolo, or chiaro, una cosa chiaro, clear, very clear. Nobody complication, you know. Yeah.
Another one that you never used to say in the oh, my bad. What the fuck
my
is that?
bad.
What is my bad?
My
What does that
bad.
mean, Mikey?
My mistake.
My mistake. So okay, what's the Italian version? My bad.
But they don't say my bad. They say sono io colpevole. That's my fault.
My fault.
Okay, fuck it.
Okay. What about hey? We're gonna bounce. What the
Pick
fuck?
up.
What's bounce? We're gonna leave. Okay.
You gotta go again. You gotta say to like Sicilian style. They say amonin.
Amonin.
Oh, by the way, I forgot one before.
Okay.
When you said depression.
Depression.
I got one when somebody's very sad. Right. Mm-hmm. Napoletano. You know what
Bummed
they
out,
say. You know,
bummed
bummed out. You know what they say?
What's that?
Napoletano.
Yeah.
They say tenga baboscia.
Tenga baboscia. How about
Baboscia.
Barres? What's the Barres version?
I don't know really. That's
Okay.
complication.
Something that is sketchy. All of a sudden, sketch. That's a sketch neighborhood. Or that guy's sketch.
Italian a lot. We don't use always a word to
Suspicious, unsafe.
describe. Italian, they go like this. When something is not clear, they go like this.
Yeah.
Che se lo paesano, che se lo padrone del ristorante, è milionario, sei a millionaire, and the Italian guy looks, he goes, that means, you know. And then this one too. That means
That's a cut face.
He's a gangster.
That's a
and,
gangster. That's
you
like
better watch yourself.
okay. What about when something is sick? Oh, that's a sick-looking car. Cool. So
Italian,
quello
they
è malato.
They say, no, they don't say sick. They say monstruoso, like a monster.
Monstrous, yeah. Huh. Okay, here's one.
There's a lot of different ones to it. Tony.
Yeah, okay. What is a goat?
Goat. You mean the greatest of all time?
Well, that's
one?
all. Now they're calling
Because
hey, he's
goat
a goat
in Italia is la pecora.
La pecora, no?
Che cazzo la pecora? We
Yeah.
don't say we got to get una pecora. That means he's a shit on the soccer field if he's a pecora.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
goat. Yeah, he's not a goat.
Not a...
Oh, I like these words, man. Like
Say
I never
something,
like, for example,
That comes from laziness, by the way.
What
English
is?
language.
English
They
language,
use
yeah.
all short-term lazy. Americans specialize in those
they
things.
make like words like cringe,
cringe, yeah.
you know, or they say woke.
Oh, woke. That's
Do they have? Is there wokeness in Italy?
in Italia. Woke. They don't say woke. They say sinistra. They say
Sinistra, left-handed.
left. The left. Because
So-
they're open-minded like that. They think they're open-minded. They're
So
fucked up.
is Italy woke? You think?
I think a lot of Italy's woke. Yeah, they're so woke that they still asleep.
What can that be? If you're woke, you're awake.
Well,
right?
that's philosophy. Anyway,
Oh, that's
you
deep,
know.
eh?
Yeah, a little bit.
So Italy. You went to Italy recently, so it's
Yeah, I
it's
trained.
very woke.
A lot of places, see, there's a segregation in Italia. The different feeling, for example, Sicily, different feeling Calabria. Like Calabria is where I come from. It's a centro-destra, mostly, right? If you
means,
go Puglia, like the Pugliese, the Barese, those people, they really walk over there, sinistra. And I don't like that place over there. And then when you go to the north, it's un casino, un casino. You can't figure out nothing. But they all...
So, but my question is, how much of the authentic Italian population is woke versus all the people that came in?
80%.
So 80% of the authentic Italian,
They woke.
they're woke?
They change.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I tell you the truth.
No kidding.
No,
So what am I
I'll
going to
tell you the
experience when I go there?
No,
this
you're
summer?
gonna have a good time. I would suggest to you stay out of the big city.
Well, I don't go to big cities anymore.
So you go to small town, or when you go down there, when you go Puglia,
Yeah, and I'm
You
going to
go
go up
to-
north this year. I'm not going to. I may go down south for a bit, but I'm going to stay in the northern part.
if you're gonna stay in the northern
In
part,
small
of it, where you
city.
gonna stay? Like a Como up there, Lago di Como
Yeah,
up
maybe.
there.
Where was the Olympics this year? At
What, maybe Cortina,
Cortina.
un pezzo in Milano, around
yeah,
there,
not in
you
Milano,
know.
but maybe outside.
But that's 2 hours from Milano.
Yeah,
you know.
Cortina.
You're in the vicinity over there. And then you're closer to Tuscany, maybe an hour, 15 minutes on
Yeah.
a train. And then Bologna, it's a beautiful place, an educational place, beautiful,
Yeah.
nice food over there. But a lot of trouble there in Italy, a lot of thief. They steal in Milano.
I heard there's lots of pickpocketing going on.
Pickpocket,
over
they
there.
steal your phone, they steal your
They're like experts.
jewelry.
right? You
Yeah,
don't
they
even know.
do.
Hey,
Yeah, they gang up on you, 7, 8, 9 guys from Nigeria. They specialize to Moroccan people.
Yeah.
Even Italian people too, don't think they saint. Because
Yeah.
before all those migrants got to Italy, the Italiani, they did a good job of robbing people too. So you got to calm down when you go to the south and those kind of
So
things.
don't. So what's the travel rule? So don't put any wallets in your pocket. Or?
Travel rules are don't put the jewelry on.
Yeah.
Don't take your phone. If you do, put a very tight place because they're very fast. One guy give you, hey, how you doing, boat? And
shit,
they
gone.
got the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, watch yourself. And then the amount of money, how much euro you put in your pocket, you got to figure what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out for a snack. What do you need, 40 euro? I bring 40 euro. Well, who's going to rob you for 40 euro? They're going to go to jail for 40 euro? So you have a snack, no panino, not pizza, not bibita, not cosa, no a cup and coffee. You know, control yourself. I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
Some people, they go there, accuse. La jewelleria, they got a lot of money, and all of a sudden, bing, boom, pa, gone. They go to a hotel, they got nothing left.
They got nothing left. Well, I saw when I was in Europe last year, there are a lot of these guys on the street. You know, with the cups, they move the cups, and you have to guess where the ball is.
And they steal your jacket and your pocket.
No, they have some kind of
that's distraction,
scam, and they like
a
you could never win.
You can't. If you know New York City, they used to have the 3-card Monte.
Yes,
remember?
that's right.
Same
remember
thing.
That one?
Yeah. So I lost $80 over there one time.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You got the front
Yeah, but then I found out he stole my money. I grabbed him by the throat. He gave me $100 back.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So how did that game work? What was it called again?
The 3-card Monte.
So explain.
Well, there's
you know
an
what the
object.
3-card Monte is? Oh, you do. Fuck. Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah. The 3-card. Underneath there's something underneath a P or something.
Okay.
One card.
Right.
He shuffle like this, and you got to guess. Okay, where's the card? You go over here. He goes, no, card's over here.
That's because he palms the P.
He palms it. Oh yeah, look at the specialist, the Tony. Those guys make a living, hey, Mikey.
You know, I had once in New York. I bought tickets to the New York Rangers hockey game.
Oh, you went to a game there?
And a guy in the street, they look so legit, And this is before, now it's the counterfeiting is off the charts, but now that's why they do everything on the phone. No more paper tickets. But I got there, I paid like $400. Are you sure these are real? Oh, dude, don't worry, they're fucking real. And they look real. I go there, no, these are fake. Then I went, I was so mad. I went out looking for this guy. Gone.
Specialized. Anyway. Tony, you got to realize these people, that's their specialty,
So, you've heard of this Ozempic fucking drug?
Yeah, I know all about it. Yeah, people want to lose weight.
Okay.
They destroy your stomach.
Anyway, not really.
They destroy your stomach.
How can it destroy your stomach?
Listen
because it just
to me,
prevents
Tony.
you from eating.
Yeah, prevent you from eating and does a damage. I know people in my family, they use it.
So
and they use it one time, they got very sick for a long time. Okay.
So do you know where there are millions of people on this drug now?
In Hollywood, a lot of people want to stay
skinny. I know, I can't even tell. Almost everybody I know is on it. And you know what's happening? What happens when you don't eat more? What happens to your body? First thing that happens.
You eat less, you lose weight.
Lose weight. And then now it's causing two major crises. It's already starting to happen.
Yes.
One, divorce. So women and men start to get thin and lean, and they start to go, oh, look at me.
Look at me.
And they fucking split up because, they're not fat pigs anymore.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And the second is all the overages of potatoes and all this food.
Yeah.
That's not being consumed. All this, French fries and all this fucking shit that's not being consumed. There's stockpiles of this food now.
Yeah.
Because Ozempic is curbing the appetite. So restaurant sales are dropped.
Yeah.
They don't order as much. The portions, they just order appetizers as opposed to an appetizer, an entree.
That's right. They can't eat it.
So it's like affecting massively in just a short period of time. Massively. Now you can just take the pill. They don't even need the fucking injection anymore.
Yeah.
So they have, and you don't eat, and you want to, and so, why do you think so much divorce and people why did it take a drug to make people lose weight because they're lazy, they don't want to train, they want to work out, to make themselves look better or feel better or whatever, and then all of a sudden, look at me! I saw a guy. I was shocked. This guy must have been 300 fucking pounds, maybe more, big.
Yeah.
And I saw him. I went, what the fuck happened? He was like a skeleton. Like, imagine that.
Yeah.
From this to this.
The next stop for him is going to be the funeral home.
I don't know. I can tell you one thing. La moglie era un poco grassata. I can already see, something's not happening. I guarantee you that's not going to end well, that relationship.
It's his body's not going to end well anyway. Because in 10 years from now, when you see what the result of use Ozempic does to your stomach,
but we don't know,
and your liver, I know because I have people in my family who specialize in those things, and they already told me, you just watch what's going to happen. Everybody get excited about these things when they come out. Everybody, especially those Hollywood people. Everybody want to be like those people in Hollywood. And then they get sick, and then you can't go back. Especially when you're dealing with, those are pharmaceutical you're talking about, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta watch yourself.
But
They're not made for you to be healthy. They're made for you to be under their control, first of all.
yeah, but I mean, it does work. Whatever the
Whatever
science
you
is,
want, whatever it
behind
means to you. If you have a divorce, then you didn't marry your wife or your husband for the right reason anyway. You're going to have a miserable life anyway. That's no choice.
That's true.
They're changing the world, so there's
That's
no
the-
families,
Yeah, no.
number one. No respect for people.
Nope.
No longevity, number three.
loyalty.
No loyalty, number four. This is what they got.
No respect
And
for parents.
That's right. Controlled by the government, your money, your medicine, your fucking food. That's what they do. Okay? And you think it's going to be a better place. Already it's a fucking mess when you look around over there. You got the president thinking that Jesus Christ. That's a big problem over here.
Okay. What a jerk off. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to bring it up, but you're talking about stupidity. It doesn't matter what level.
I thought, I don't know, that guy there, he went, I don't know what happened to him. I don't think it's, I don't know. That guy's
Ozempic.
a fucking,
If
what a
so, why does
disaster.
maybe he needs to take Ozempic himself?
You know, that guy there, well, I don't know what, anyway, we don't want to get too political, but what a fucking jerk off. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Well, but yeah, we got a couple of
Jesus, and you're thinking that you're the fucking,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? You could cure people. Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you, man?
Well, Mark Carney wants to put the people in jail here.
Why don't you mock? Who's that rabbi that Why don't you mock? You have to mock the Christians or the Catholics. Why don't
the Christian always
Why
under
don't you mock
attack.
some fucking Jewish rabbi fucking guy? I like see you doing a thing like that.
Because no Jewish rabbi did what Jesus Christ did. You know,
right.
you got to remember that he's the only one who do it. And so, but we have that's why you got to Mark Carney. He want to pass a C9 that if you quote the Bible, they want to throw you in jail.
Well,
These people are out of their fucking
It's
mind.
okay. They've been trying to stop that for 2,000 years, buddy.
Can't do
Mark
it.
fucking Carney ain't gonna stop fuck all.
That's right.
You know, he's dead in 10 years anyway. Like, how long is that guy gonna live in his life?
Well,
You know what I mean?
look at him. He's not exactly a fucking specimen
No,
himself.
so you know what I mean. So really, what does he got to contribute in this
Two
world?
cats.
He's just a puppet, like all of them.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
he pup the strings, and then you croak, and then somebody
they
else comes
dance.
in. You know what I mean? Like,
Boogie nights.
what is going to be his legacy? They're definitely not going to put his face on the dollar bill. That's
Are
for
you
sure.
kidding? You can't. His head is too big. It's all
know what I mean?
copper. Not a copper.
You know, they're going to put it on toilet paper, maybe.
That's nice. Wipe it up.
Wipe it up. Wipe your ass. That would be a great, I think, a big seller.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You make toilet paper
From
with the
politicians.
politicians' faces on it.
Holy shit.
And then, okay, today, who do I want to wipe my ass? Who do I want to wipe my
God.
ass? you
Tony,
know?
if they make toilet paper with the politician face on it, I swear to God, I would take an X-Lac every day just to wipe my ass.
Okay, who would you like to see? Here are the people I like to see. Who would you like to see globally on toilet paper that you would wipe your ass with once a day at least?
That Kiraputana drop from Australia, Arden, I like to see
Okay,
her.
so we're going to see her
number one.
face on there. Okay.
Joe Biden have to go.
Oh, Joe Biden has to go.
Kamala Camel Toe Harris, she has to be on
The
there.
problem
for
is when you
sure.
wipe your ass with that, it's going to blend in. You're not going to it's going to make her disappear from the toilet paper.
No, we have a special.
You got to do brown toilet paper that colored. Okay.
Then Obama for sure. You got to put him.
He's
in
another
there.
problem. You wipe your ass
Gotta
with
put him in
Obama's face. and,
Yeah, you got to put him over there. Donald Trump with that hairdo, I got to give him a couple of wipes too. You know, so
Yeah.
he started okay, but now he's not okay. Now
Okay.
it's got crazy. A couple of guys too that talk too much. I like to wipe my ass with their toilet paper.
Okay, who's
Robert De Niro, I like to
Okay,
give it
yeah.
to him.
Too bad.
It bothered me.
Yeah.
A couple of those politicians in Italy, a couple of them. Salvini, I like to wipe my ass at him too.
Okay.
Meloni, she's full of shit too because she betray everybody. Okay?
Oh yeah, so she's gonna have toilet paper. So let's recap. So we're gonna create a.
Keir Starmer, England.
Oh fuck that guy there. You need
Tony Blair.
Tony. So we're gonna create a product line of toilet paper. On this toilet paper,
wipe
there's
your
gonna
ass.
be faces of these people.
Politicians.
So go ahead. So start again. Like just
Arden from Australia.
Arden from Australia. Keep going.
Keir Starmer. Tony Blair. Joe Biden.
That's it.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. or
La Baraka Obama.
Yes.
He's not even black guy. He's
Trudeau, Justin Trudeau.
And his father too.
And his father. We're gonna bring. We could even bring guys from the
Then,
dead. Back.
then we needed the long version of the toilet paper.
Yeah.
You know, the long sheets for
Yeah.
Brian Mulroney.
Oh yeah, that guy.
His
there.
long face. right?
That chin, you could wipe your whole ass twice and still
Holy
not cover
shit,
that
huh?
chin. So yeah, who would I like to who would I like to see? So-
There's a lot of people
there's a
there.
lot of people
Oh
like
yeah,
that. I think it would be a fucking great seller.
yeah.
Man, that's hey, Mike.
You can
we
make,
should
yeah.
make,
Mike can make money.
we should go, like we should
Stalin-
make toilet
Stalin
paper.
and
We have a
give away.
website called wipe.
Hitler too, toilet paper. Hitler
Yeah,
toilet,
okay.
Nazi toilet paper.
Yeah,
Throw 'em in.
Mussolini.
Netanyahu, baby.
Oh, that guy there.
Rolls of him.
Yeah, I would make tampons with that guy's face.
Holy shit.
You stick it in, all blood out.
We Tony,
it
that's
in,
we
put
got
it out.
Mamma mia.
You know why there's string on toilet paper on tampons?
I don't know, Tony. I'm afraid to ask.
You know why, Mike? There's string attached to a tampon, so you can floss after you eat.
Oh, Tony, that's a terrible. That's a horrible thing to say.
That's an old joke, man.
Mamma mia. I remember in the 70s when you could say those jokes and they didn't kill you.
There were dinosaurs walking around the earth when that joke came
Remember
out.
that one? Holy
know what I
shit. Yeah.
Okay, so what are we gonna call this company? We're gonna call it Wipe Your Ass Incorporated.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Ride the Donkey.
Oh, that's a good one, right?
Ride the Donkey.
Paper.
Yeah.
Ride the donkey toilet
And then
paper.
we're going to create a website, ridethedonkey.com, and they're going to be, you can pick your toilet paper, you can order a mix, and then you have it on the roll, especially when you have guests come over to your house. They go, holy shit, I got to wipe my
No,
ass.
but that's Tony, that's a very good point.
Good idea. I
First,
think
you ask,
we should do this.
you find
I wonder,
out to your
do it.
guest.
I
You have to
wonder.
ask your guest to find out who's coming over tonight.
Yeah.
Are they Democrat?
Yeah,
Are they
exactly.
Republican? Or if they're the Republican, you put the Democrat to toilet
That's
paper.
right.
If they're Democrat, you put Republican
And
toilet
just
paper.
to fuck with people. You know that.
Holy shit.
Like I told you once, there's a family member that hated Trump, and he had a bicycle in his garage, and it said Triumph bicycle.
Oh,
So I took some black tape, and what did I eliminate? The I.
Yeah, Trump.
So it said Trump, and he just lost his shit, man.
Of course.
Holy, that's what I would do. I would have Donald Trump. I'd have who his hero was. At that time, it would have been Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah.
I would have had Joe Biden's face at the time. I wonder if they have. I'm going to check this because.
What, if they have already that
Yeah.
famous toilet paper? What you
Politician toilet paper.
I bet you they have already.
Oh, yeah. Nothing's ever invented.
Well, we took a shot anyway.
Let's see. We're looking for
Anything there, Tony?
politician. I guess Google doesn't like it. Toilet paper. Doesn't like you to. Trump. The first thing that comes up, of course,
Trump
Donald
toilet
Trump.
paper,
because,
right there.
Right there.
Oh,
The
there.
first one, because I don't know if you could see it, but there you go. Wipe your ass. Look at this. How much would you say? Oh, how much you say this is? How much a roll of this toilet paper cost? Donald Trump. I know you can't see it.
Yeah.
Take a guess. One roll.
How much it cost, Tony?
$16. So they got.
A lot of people who hate him, yeah.
They got Kamala
Harris.
They got Kamala Harris. Oh, Gavin Newsom.
Oh, yeah,
I'd wipe
baby.
my ass with him for sure.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the puckering. Donald Trump with the puckered lips.
Oh, my God. The world has gone
Oh,
crazy.
let's see who
yeah?
they got. Donald Trump. Oh, they got. Who's this guy?
Who is that?
I don't know. What does he look like? I don't know this guy. I can't see.
Got a big head, though.
This guy here. I don't know. Is that right? Then we. Oh, look at that. Ming. Whatever is Xi Ming. You're president.
Chinese guy
The Chinese
there,
guy. What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh, J.D. Vance. Why do you want to wipe that guy? Come on.
Well, some
Oh,
people
they got
like
Hitler. Oh, so it's not a new idea. Unfortunately,
Holy smoke.
it's not a new idea. Too bad.
I thought we'd come up with
we thought
something
it was
new.
something. Maybe we can put a picture on the condom or something.
I think they're already they have those too.
Do they do? Yeah, I'm sure they
have
do.
a politician condom, a rock musician condom, actor
Yeah.
condom. I think they got
with the
nothing
picture.
is-
With the picture.
I think they got the picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I would do? Maybe we never did before. I mean, the condom. Maybe put a fruit.
The fruit.
Put a fruit. A picture of a fruit on the condom. So
Like,
one day you tell your girlfriend what you like. You want peaches or apple?
Nah. That's a dumb idea, right, Mike? That's not
Not a good idea.
Because I think a pinjon is an eggplant.
Eggplant, yeah, you could put the vegetable on top of there.
That's a symbol. So somebody texts you, hey, Rock, what's going on? And they send you a picture of an eggplant. They want to give you a bastone. That's what the eggplant
is that what it is?
Melanzane.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know, right? Is that what an eggplant is, Mike?
I don't do those kind of things.
With this shit. We need you to have a mic. So next week I'm going to fix the mic so you can talk to us because, Mike's how old are you, Mike?
Mike,
22. He knows all the shit
experience,
that's going on.
They're young people,
Yeah, he knows what an eggplant is.
Eggplant, I don't know. I learned.
I know melanzana. They used to call Italian. If you called it a melanzana, what does a melanzana mean in Italian? It's slang for African American, no?
Yeah, they call them mulis. Munjans. Because they're dark. Very dark, Yeah. But and we'd call us guineas because they used to do experimentation. So we come from Italy. Guinea pigs.
That's right. That's why they're called the guineas.
And then I think WAP comes from without papers. They don't have legal papers and status in the country.
And that's why when they came to most of the Italians were named Tony because it's to New York. That's what they did. That's what.
To New York. Yeah. Tony.
Yeah. That was no. Some Romba Palle.
Romba Palle. That's very famous.
Yeah, Rocco Rompa Palle and Rocco Rompa Murro.
See? Yeah. One guy breaks walls, the other guy breaks balls.
You know what I mean?
There's only a consonant between those two worlds.
That's right. So, where was I going with that before?
You start to something. I hope we don't get into trouble today. We're going to get in trouble.
What are we going to get in trouble? What are you talking about? Nobody's. We're not that influential. You know what I mean?
You never know. Maybe one day, maybe you, we're going to run.
It would be an honor to be banned from YouTube or taken.
I like to run for Prime Minister of Canada myself. Yeah. I like to run Canada. I run Canada my way, Rocco style.
Yeah.
I would change everything.
How would you do that?
Well, first of all, Alberta, we got oil over there, refinery, we get the oil from this country, and the price of gas are going to fly down. And then we sell lots of natural energy to other countries. Logical. What happened to these people over there? This Mr. Carney with his Cloward Piven strategy that his mother-in-law gave to him. Mm-hmm. Let's not talk about the details here, folks. Yeah. One day we're going to have a show just about those things, and that's the day I think cops are going to be at the door here.
Yeah, I welcome them.
Oh, yeah,
and
come in.
And they're not going to be white, that's for sure.
Oh, no, it's going to be very nasty.
Have you seen our
day.
Police force lately?
Oh, yeah.
My God.
It changed, eh?
Oh, yeah, man. No more Irish.
Yeah, I remember those nights. I used to like those Irish guys, the Scottish guy, the Italian guy when they first go to United States and Canada. They have my friend.
Oh, they used to have it. So what happened was with the Italians in Toronto, at least, there was the Irish, Scottish, English police.
Oh yeah.
And then they started to lose their shit when they started to get Italians inside the police force.
Oh
right?
Yeah.
And then there were a lot of Italians, wasn't they?
Yeah, a lot of guys. Yeah.
Was the one of the police chief? What was his name here in Toronto?
Oh, talking about Fantino, the Italian guy.
Yeah. So the Italians, they got right to the top, and now they're gone, and now there's another razza coming in.
Yeah. Well, now it's too complicated now.
Yeah. So. It's just the way things are. Life's changing, people are changing. So we can get upset about it, but at the end of the day, a bee knows the difference.
I think
a bee's not going to spend time convincing a fly that honey is better than shit, right?
You know what?
So that's the way it is. I'm a bee, you're a fly. What are we going to do? Convince you that
everybody's supposed to live?
You go to the shit. I can't convince you that honey's better.
Everybody got to live in their own country, my friend. I always say this. Italiana has to be Italia. Mm-hmm. The Irish guy has to be in Ireland, okay? So Indian guy has to be in India.
So where are the Canadians?
And then when we were Canadian, you could stay over here. Okay? This is Canada.
But who's...
Well...
You know what I mean?
The Canadian person, if you talk about the indigenous people, they were here before everybody else.
Yeah.
So let's not play games now, okay? Right. So that's so let's not make it too complicated. It's pretty obvious, okay? So they can have a Canada, but this is the problem. It's always the government that force people to do things against their will. Mm-hmm. That's it. They start the war, rich people start the war. They start trouble economically, the rich people make it. So now there's a disparity, very bad. Now they're trying to make everybody sell everything they got. Okay, the WEF. They're trying to manufacture this fake inflation, Stucazzo.
Oh, yeah, anyway, if you fall for that, but at the end of the day, we said, the sheep are over here, the guy's over there. One guy that takes off, that's the one they pay attention to. We said that last week.
Oh, yeah.
But the flock, they all together. Like,
yeah.
We can't go.
Exactly.
We get into trouble.
Exactly.
We get into trouble.
Oh, sure.
We can't go in the HOV lane because, if by chance there's one police car in 6 months that stops you in an HOV lane, and you could see. I always drive in the HOV lane. I don't give a shit. Whether I have 1, 2, 3, no problem. I never, and you see everybody in a straight line. This is what's fucked up. Like, how, like...
They didn't have HOV 30 years ago.
If everybody went in the HOV lane, how many cars can one police officer pull over? Just think about it. So what are you fucking scared of? What are you worried about?
I know.
Are you that morally, it's not right. I can't go because it says HOV, 2 or more. Dude, driving the lane, everybody did it. There's nothing they can do about it. But we just like,
I don't understand that.
Don't you remember when there was the Pan Am Games here and they had the HOV lane from fucking Burlington all the way to downtown?
What good did they do?
Well, and then people used to put dummies, like get blow-up dolls and dummies and put wigs on them.
Yeah, put them in.
Put them in the passenger seat so then
they go all the way down.
And they go all the way down.
One shot.
So, and now a lot of people have their windows tinted.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Can't even see.
Every other car now is tinted windows so you can't see in. Now they're stopping it. You're going to ban a certain level of tint. You have to take it off your window.
It's about time.
So they can see inside because you can't even see inside those cars. Especially if you're Scudo in the car. You don't see shit. It's just nothing, So, wow.
It's a mess. It's a mess. Well, we got to do something. We got to change it.
But I like that. I like that statement. I like that phrase,
Which one?
I can't convince a fly that honey is better than shit. You know what I mean? So a bee cannot convince honey. So at the end of the day, if you can, why argue with people, right? What's the point? Why have a conversation or debates? So anyway, what else is new? Fuck, I mean, spring is coming.
Well, we're
coming into our first anniversary.
Oh, for what?
For our podcast.
Oh, yeah, podcast, yeah.
In 1 month.
We're going to be, we've been on 1 year.
1 year.
1 year, holy shit.
And this is our 45th show, so.
45th show,
that's and we started, I started posting a lot more lately. I don't know if you've noticed.
So what are we supposed to do? Anniversary, what do we do?
We're going to do an anniversary show.
Okay.
I got something in mind, we're going to do something. I want to have a bunch of random people come and be guests during our anniversary show, and they have to pick a topic and we discuss this. We'll do a show with like 5, 6, 7 different people. They come in, they sit in our guests. Unfortunately, we get a lot of guests that say they're going to come and then they chicken out. Why? I don't know. That's the other thing I'm finding very unusual. Is that people? I want to come. Yeah. Then they cancel at the last minute. Like today, we were supposed to have somebody, and it's raining. I can't make it. Okay, whatever.
Next week it's too sunny. The week after that it's raining.
They have La FIFA, or they think they're going to say something. Here's the thing. I think they're going to say something that could impact whatever their career or their reputation, and they're so afraid.
Afraid of what? They're afraid of themselves.
See, that's the thing about the internet. They have no problem anonymously going on the chat bots or these boards and cutting people up and speaking your mind.
And hide.
You hide behind your keyboard, but to come in front like us, we're like, here we are. We're telling you.
Oh yeah.
But we look. Our fundamental concept is just Italian culture, Italian fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously. So we don't want to be like, we're not going to change the world.
Right? The only thing I'm going to change is my hair.
And your underwear.
My underwear, I change it
Underwears.
up. I love my T-shirt, I change it up.
We got to bring, so here's the guys I want to bring back. Like, remember when we started, we had Claudio there. We had Tony G from the clothing industry.
Tony G was good,
We had JT,
JT was
Mr.
good.
Square.
Yeah.
Who else? We've had,
Michael Ciccone.
Michael Ciccone. We had the boxer there. What's his name?
He was a good guy, yeah.
You know, we had some. You know, we got some guests that came all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden, you
That's
know,
what happens, you know.
or they
people-
come here and they just clam up. They go like this. They clam up. That's what clam up means. The clam closes up.
Oh, yeah,
They
the
can't
clam,
get the
yeah.
meat inside.
The clam, yeah.
So what do you got plans this?
I do the
got
same old
plans?
stuff. Yeah, I just do I do the training.
Training still?
Training.
Are you ever going to retire or what?
Well, retire from what?
From training?
No, you can't. You can't. You have to do something. You have to walk, do training, do tai chi. Those
So
kind
is
of
there a chance? You're going to know this. Is there a chance we could get Pandir Singh here?
No.
Maybe he doesn't want to go on camera, but can we? Is there a chance we could get him to kind of just come in on the show?
No.
Why not?
No chance. There's no chance. First of all, I have no interest in seeing Pandir Singh now or ever again. Okay.
Okay, because I could get his perspective on the fight.
No. I don't know.
Finito.
I don't.
All right.
No.
Just thought I'd throw out there, Mike. What's our time like in this show?
Mike, are we okay?
Huh? 54.
We did good.
Shit.
To see. Have a nice chat. Calm down, everybody.
Yeah, so.
So before we go, because I know you're going to say now we're going to go.
No, not yet.
But you said, you
I
talk
was-
about playoff hockey night in
yes.
Canada. Okay, start talking. You're expert on hockey. I know you're
I
expert.
am.
So what's going to happen now?
So I'm going to make a prediction. The playoffs start. I
Okay.
predict it's going to be Tampa against Colorado in the final. That's my prediction.
That's your prediction.
I think Montreal, the best series will be Montreal and Tampa. It's going to be a war. And that's it for the East. I think Edmonton's going to lose to Anaheim if they play them.
Edmonton.
Yeah, and so to me, that's the only thing that matters is
Yeah, but hold on a sec.
you got
Last-
Philly playing Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think that's boring. You got Ottawa playing Carolina.
Sweet Carolina.
Yeah. So the real
Okay.
series to watch will be Tampa versus Montreal Canadiens, and I know there's a lot of Montreal Canadiens fans, and I got to honest, I can't stand that. I can't stand.
You
that.
don't like it? You
Never have. Never. have.
You don't think you don't like a Montreal Canadian?
No, there's only one team I hate more than Montreal.
Who?
Toronto.
I get it. Yeah. So basically, what you're saying
Yeah.
is that you're not one of these kind of people. They give a shit about what the Canadian team is going to win the Stanley Cup
Who gives a shit?
as American team. You don't care.
They're all American. Hockey. I'm a hockey fan, not a hockey player fan. So at
Yeah.
the end of the day, doesn't matter who wins. It's just it's a hockey is the sport is incredible. Oh, the Blue Jays or whatever, the baseball teams. Oh, they're not doing well. They got so many injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a dislocated thumb, or I got a fucking this, or I got a sore. I hurt my elbow because I slid in this. Go into the boards at 35 miles an hour. You know what I mean? What is with these guys, man? These basketball, baseball players, so fucking soft.
Yeah,
and
well,
so
yeah.
Holy shit!
It's another game.
Oh,
Hockey.
these guys all have injuries. They got a sore thumb or his pinky finger. He can't throw a ball. And
Yeah.
Fangu.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Hockey's a fast game. They skate on the ice.
You gotta-
and you got to make a split decision less than a second.
And it's the only two-dimensional sport on the planet. That's it. You know what that means?
Speak.
That the two-dimensional means you have to master the surface before you can play the game. Anybody can go onto a field, a court, basketball court, tennis court, baseball diamond, soccer field, football,
Right.
lacrosse, bowling,
Right.
tennis, golf, you fucking name it.
Yeah.
It's one-dimensional. You don't have to master the surface. So truly, the best sport, the hardest sport to ever play in the
How can I think
because it's
Canada?
two-dimensional. You must master the surface, then you have to master the skill.
Right.
And
That's
so
a good point,
That's,
Tony.
that's the way it is. It's the only sport like that. So you cannot play. You know what I mean? Cricket, pick your sport, bocce. You
And
name
it's
it.
the fastest team sport too, right?
Of course,
Easily.
fastest. And and the other thing I'm going to tell you about hockey that is no other sport. There are no out of bounds. Okay, they're out of bounds. Soccer out of bounds. Football out of bounds.
Basketball.
Tennis, out of bounds.
Yeah.
Basketball out of bounds. in hockey, you have a fucking 4-foot wall, solid with glass. There is no out of bounds, man. You either you have to take the hit.
Oh yeah.
Or there's no way to escape.
Oh yeah.
So they're the toughest motherfuckers on the planet.
Tough.
And now the girls too that are playing, like the women's professional, all girls playing hockey and guys, like it's, they're not even on the same level. All linemen in football. Sure, you go, but anyway,
No.
that's why it's the greatest sport in the world, and it's the only sport you can fucking fight, like physically punch each other in the face, get a 5-minute penalty, and go back out again.
And then
You name it. Find a sport in the world other than boxing, MMA that you can do that.
Yeah. And then you go have a couple of drinks with the guy you fight with after the game.
Leave it on
the ice.
After you go for
Shake
some
hands,
beers. That's
drinking.
it.
Okay.
So anyway, hockey's the greatest sport in the world. Thanks for bringing that up, because we're gonna reconvene sometime in June and we'll find out who are in the playoffs. So what's your prediction, Rock?
For me, the hockey.
Yeah, who's gonna win the cup?
Listen, I have a lot of friends of mine, a lot of guys I know. They're from Montreal.
So
Okay, so I want them to win. I don't follow the hockey, except that, no, I don't. I used to before I follow when I was in Calabria, because Calabria had a hockey team, San Nicola Bullies.
Yeah.
But and the ice used to melt all the time. I trained them, but the ice would keep melt.
Right.
So we give it up. Fuck it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. We go practice one day. Monday practice, the ice was frozen in the montagne. And then it got Monday night, the ice melt. And then we don't have it for a week.
Right.
So the team couldn't get in shape,
Yeah.
So we quit to the hockey. But a lot of my friends from Calabria, they like Montreal. And a lot of my other friends from Calabria.
I think you should watch the Montreal.
The Boston Bruins, are they going to play this year, the playoff?
I'm not sure if they're in.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Boston.
But you should watch. You got to watch that series. Watch Montreal and Tampa. You're going to be
And you
very
said Colorado against who? You said.
No, it'll be the final.
Tampa Bay and Colorado.
Yes,
you said that.
That's what I'm saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, people.
And Tampa's going to win the cup again. That's my prediction.
Tampa Bay.
That's my prediction. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you like us, like what you hear, whatever, as usual, subscribe on iTunes. We're doing YouTube Live. I don't know if last time it was all staticky, so I had to delete it. I guess you need a good internet connection, right, to do that kind of stuff.
Have it, yeah.
So when we're going to be moving to our new studio soon. And it's going to be way better internet.
Yeah,
so
internet,
we can do, better things. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping in and listening to us. We don't like to go more than an hour, so we're at our limit for today.
Yeah, I got to have my sleep.
You got to sleep. Yeah. I got to, sleep divorce, actually, to be honest with you.
I snore, too.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for stopping in. And Rocco?
We love you, nobody else. Salutăm.
Ciao, ciao.